I want to thank you all for your patience as we continue to work diligently to determine the best terms and timing of reopening on-site services. We are leaving no stone unturned with respect to the possibilities that we are exploring. For those of you anxious for us to reopen, trust me when I tell you that I share your frustration. I'm certainly proud of what our staff and volunteers have been able to create as a weekly online alternative. But I am also eager to return to our on-site reality, as there really is no substitute for physical human contact. I also know that many of you have seen other churches reopen and are wondering why Zoe has not followed suit. What I can tell you is that we are not privy to the inner workings of other churches, their context, building dynamics, demographics, insurance company relationships, and financial realities, all of which would be informing their decisions. We do not know the kind of liabilities they were willing to take on, nor are we in a position to evaluate the wisdom of their choices. Keep in mind that the broad liberties people have been taking with respect to physical contact over the last several weeks leaves us all wondering whether or not we are to anticipate another phase of quarantine. With that said, what you can do to help us along is to fill out the survey you were recently sent. It will help us finalize decisions about the reopening, and then when later this month, I'll be able to give you an update on what we have at that point, as those decisions, those things that people are willing to do and not willing to do, will help us determine what we'll be able to implement and how quickly we'll be able to implement those things. I know that quarantine is hard, but keep in mind that the early church and also churches around the world who experience persecution have not had the luxury of large buildings, large gatherings, and robust sound systems. They thrived in conditions similar to this, and with that hope, we will continue to stay strong in the Lord. One more thing to encourage you. While I shared many things last week about our response to the racial unrest, I omitted one important action item. This month, we are bringing back all-night prayer. While we have monthly late-night prayer, this church was actually founded with regular times of all-night prayer. We did this for years. And if there was ever a time to bring it back, it's now. So on Friday, June 26th, we will be praying from 7:30 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. Join us online for a shift or grab a Starbucks and hang out with us virtually for the entire time. In addition to our all-night prayer, what will be leading up to our all-night prayer is a time of fasting, which will actually start tomorrow. Just as at the beginning of the COVID crisis, we had a 2-week fast going from Monday to Friday, liquids until 5 p.m. We will be doing that again for 2 weeks starting this Monday. So Monday through Friday, for the next 2 weeks, we're going to be fasting liquids only until 5 p.m. And then, of course, we're off on the weekends with respect to the fast. But I want to encourage you to join us. And I know that for some of you, this may come as a short notice. So in every way in which you'll be able to participate, please join us. Our country needs God. We're looking for answers. There's things we have to do, but we first have to seek the Lord in prayer. In the meantime, be encouraged, be wise, and may the Lord enrich you with his grace and peace.